everyone, it is time to do our first leaf on this, just sweeping aside some of the bits from the red flower on this ivy page. And it's always a little tricky to know what to do for a leaf, so it looks a little bit different, but we'll have a go and see. Now this is going to be a green leaf, okay, I know, but we'll do some in more autumnal shades and things like that later. But I do want them to look, I'm going to use the word realistic, chrome green. But so I'm not going to do them sort of purple, although someone's going to tell me you can get purple leaves. But you know, I'm going to do them in either sort of greens or autumnal shades. But I do sometimes do leaves that are totally different colour, but on this page I want everything to sort of be colours that you would expect. Let's say that rather than normal. Don't like that word, it implies, well, I don't like it anyway. But you can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting a layer of darker green along some sections of the leaf. It's Johanna has sort of spaced it out for us a little bit, so it gives us some leeway to play around really with colour. Now I'm going to go for a slightly lighter green. I'm just looking at what I've got here. I think I'm going to use the Cadmium Green. It is a few shades lighter. I think it'll work. I'm just fiddling with my light because I think it's on the wrong setting. Hang on. Sorry. I was going to fade completely. That's with no light. Here it is on a yellowy light. I think I want it on the whiter light. Oh, it's not, sorry. It's the touch lamp. There we go. It'll recover in a minute. And sometimes, so Cadmium Green, sometimes it, when I touch it to try and change the light, it turns itself off. It's a BenQ lamp. It's really nice. I used some of the money that I make from advertising on this YouTube channel. You know, there are adverts. Well, if the adverts get watched, I get some money. It's not lots, it's a little bit, it all helps. And I use some to pay for this lamp, and I use some to buy a better camera. So, and I use some to buy art materials, although I'm lucky and I've got lots and I get sent various bits and bobs, which is brilliant and generous and amazing. And so and I also, when it's my birthday or Christmas and my family ask me what I want, I always choose arty things normally. So anyway, I use the money to sort of put back into the channel normally. I did hear that someone, is a big YouTuber that my son follows, he used all his money to put back into advertising his channel, and eventually he grew so big he could then make a decent income from the adverts. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I wouldn't know where to start, to be honest. I want a lighter colour to finish off. What I want is the Polychromos Lemon Yellow. But we're using Castle Arts and I don't have a lemony yellow that's a slight greeny colour. No, the lemon yellow isn't quite like that in the set. So I am going to use instead the leaf green. Oops, the leaf green light. I was showing you miles off out of shot, and I just, because I want the tips to be quite bright. I'm going to go back over all this in a minute because it's not coloured very neatly or evenly. This gives you the idea of what I'm trying to achieve. So dark to light. I'm just going to go back over it all again. So I'm going to start with the chrome green. It can feel a bit of a chore to have to go over things several times. Excuse me. But when we've only got one little item to concentrate on, it's it can be rather meditative and fun. And I recommend on any busy page, this page has got quite a few items on, but more so a page that's an inside of a room with lots of tiny bits and bobs in there. Just concentrate on one little bit at a time and it feels less daunting and you can have more fun. I also think you end up with a neater page. This is Cadmium Green, although it's not a competition to see who can make the neatest page, of course, but you might feel more satisfied with it if you think it looks better by spending a little bit more time on each item. It's obviously going to improve the look of the whole page, but if you're like me, I love finishing books and finishing pages, so I do tend to rush a little bit at times, but I try not to. And what I do actually tend to do is sometimes save some of my favourite pictures till last in a book, partly because I might feel a little bit daunted by it and the pressure to make it look really nice because it's my favourite, and also leaf green alike. That isn't, there we go. So yeah, I might save it and wait, and also I might want to get used to the paper and how the book feels and that artist style before I do too much in it and get too carried away. So so I try not to then rush that page because I want it to look good. Now, in some of our pictures we've done little highlights with white pen, shine, that sort of thing. I'm trying to think whether this leaf would look okay with shine. I'm not sure that this shade of green, it really works. A little bit sort of olivey and yellowy. I don't think it would necessarily be too shiny, so I think I am going to leave it there. It is a really short video, but hopefully it has been okay for you. It will leave you some time to go and do a little bit of colouring yourself if you aren't colouring along to this one. So have fun, have a lovely day and happy colouring.